Hello everybody, Dagmar Bryant, Mindset and Transformational Coach, coming to you today to give you the Monday Motivation video. And today I want you to make this day all about you. I say that for a very particular reason. We here in the UK, as most of you probably know, are about to go into another 4-week lockdown. And that can be very difficult on many levels for people, whether it's financially, mentally, emotionally. And today, I would like you to take a few minutes to reflect on what it is that you need to do for yourself to get you through these 4 weeks. And that can be anything from making sure that you have your support network in place, making sure that you have enough people around you who you can contact, that would be your support base, and just making sure that overall you are okay. I think sometimes we forget not to think of ourselves. Let me give you an example. This was a situation that I had with a coaching client only about a month or so ago. And she had some real issues with family going on. Obviously, for privacy, I can't go into all of that. But there were issues with mum, with dad, with her grandmother. And here she was, this lady, trying to take on everything, trying to fix everything. And yet she herself started the conversation with me at that particular session saying, I am absolutely exhausted. I've got 3 kids, I've got a business to run, and yet here she's trying to help all of these other people. And I had to say to her, well, what is it that is most important? What happens if you're not around? What happens if you're not going to be able to cope? And sometimes I think we need to realize that while we may want to help a lot of people, which is a wonderful, noble characteristic, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the right thing. We can't help to hope. Sorry, take 2. We can't help. I have a bit of tongue trouble this morning. We can't hope to help everybody with all of their problems. Sometimes people do need to take care of themselves and need to take responsibility for themselves. But that's why I want you to focus on you today. I want you to make sure that you have everything that you need in these weeks leading up to Christmas. Because as we all know, Christmas is in itself often a very difficult time for a lot of people because not everybody has a wonderful family and everything is hunky-dory and all going smooth and all that kind of stuff. So these weeks leading up to Christmas are also going to take their toll. And I want you to mentally prepare for that. Ask yourselves, what can I do to get myself in the best possible position to get myself mentally stronger, get myself mentally prepared so that I can deal with those challenges. And I would say to you, sometimes we do think the worst because we might think, well, what happens if this happens or what happens if that happens? And most of the time, the alternatives don't actually happen. But nonetheless, it is a good idea to have a backup plan. What happens if this happens or what that happens? If you find that you're getting down, and I'm talking today mainly about your mental component. If you find that you are getting down and need a little bit of a boost, who are you going to call, as they say in Ghostbusters? Who are you going to call? Who are you going to call? Who are you going to get in touch with? Are you still going to keep doing networking? Networking is a great way of keeping in touch with people. And just be aware of what it is that you need today. That's the message that I want to leave you with. It is the most important message. Take a few minutes today to focus on what you need and what you can do to help your immediate family without imposing a huge strain on yourself. Remember, if you're not around, who can do all of those things that you do? So focus on you. Take a great walk, do some meditation, find a way to relax, take a lovely bath, maybe get a massage from your loved one. Do what it is that you need to do and focus on you. And take this message with you over the next coming weeks during our lockdown, because we all know from our experience from the first lockdown that a lot of people get caught because they're not mentally prepared. This time, you know what it's like. Hopefully it's not going to be as long. They're saying 4 weeks, which may or may not be extended. We don't know that. But be prepared. Prepare yourself for that contingency. Well, what are you going to do if it goes longer than 4 weeks? Prepare yourself. And then if it does happen, it won't be so bad. Try that today. Share with me your comments on the things that you do to help yourself feel good, to help yourself stay mentally sharp, mentally focused, and keeping your energy levels high. Thanks for listening, guys. Look forward to seeing your comments down below. Talk to you again soon.